Where's that council in Sydney that just put their rates up like 87%? Yeah, like 87%. Yeah. And they had a meeting and that, and people complaining. The council's like, we'll kick you all out. I'm thinking, all those people that live in that council area, when their rates come, what could they really do if everyone just said, we're not paying it?
Yeah, welcome back to the Gulag.
Thank you.
We've just got to watch what we're going to talk about today because in Australia, I don't even know what the laws are now, but
it's ridiculous, isn't it? But have to move to America.
Yeah. It's just becoming a bit of a joke, but yeah. Anyway, hopefully things will change. People will see the light, and we'll go back to being an easy-loving country, easy-going country with a sense of humour.
Wouldn't that be nice? Bit of common sense.
Yeah.
Where's that? Unbelievable.
So, what's your take on the latest news in the world?
With what? Trump?
Well, you were predicting his victory.
Oh, yes. Yes, he won good, didn't he? And now I can't believe so many people are upset because they're going through and finding all this wasteful spending. They're like, oh, my God, you're upsetting our way of life. Didn't they? Who was that one? What's her name? Elizabeth Warren, is it? The one who says she's Indian?
Yes.
That guy was questioning her on the street.
Yes.
And she wouldn't answer the questions. He's like, how do you earn this much a year, but you're worth 200 million? It's like, and I think even Pelosi, she's worth 300 million.
Yeah.
But yet she only makes a couple $100,000 a year. It's like, it doesn't quite add up. So I think those transgender Sesame Street programs and that's been going in their back pocket.
Yeah, definitely.
But some of that spending, you see some of it, there's even 80,000 to give cocaine to frogs or something.
Yeah.
I'm like,
no, what it is it's so, what's so crazy is like, you go for the contract, which is a gift.
And then it's just like some of the names are just so stupid. This is for such and such overseas. And you're thinking, then they did some 180 million to fix some road in Afghanistan that's not even fixed.
Yeah. Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, like
the actual job in Afghanistan would have cost. You could do it for $1 million.
Oh yeah.
But you pay an American donor 180 million. They get a subcontractor. They get a subcontractor. They get a subcontractor. They get a subcontractor.
And never gets done.
Yeah.
And the politician that gave him the contract gets a couple of million in his back pocket.
Well, the most alarming one is, I think they were given that, I don't know what you call it, the website Politico. Like
800,000 or something?
No, 8 million.
Oh, was it 8 million, was it? Yeah.
So what happened, so that they were the
Russia collusion.
They were the one that said Hunter Biden's
laptop
was fake. And what happened was after they cut the funding from USAID, I think the following week or next week, their employees never got paid, and they said it was like a technical error.
Yeah, did you even see that Hunter Biden tried to get something through them, but I think they put a stop to it. They said even we can't go that far.
Yeah.
There was some company he wanted to get money for, but I think the Clintons, they were showing you how their fucking thing in, was it Haiti?
Haiti, yeah.
300 million went to the Clinton Foundation. Yeah.
Well, I think politicians over here should be absolutely crapping their pants because I think the most important thing is...
Well, they didn't even look at the 38 billion every year for Aborigines, remember? That, was it Jacinta Price brought up and goes, we need to audit this to see where the money's going. It's less than 3% of the population getting 38 billion. Like, no Aboriginal should have a problem if they got 38 billion a year, but it's going to the Aboriginal Council, who then...
Yeah.
Well, I told you that one guy in Newcastle who runs the centre, he sold his own couch to the centre, wrote himself a cheque for 10 grand.
Well...
It's an old couch for his house. No wonder they don't want to audit that one, do they? Shit, 38 billion for less than 3%. That's like...
Yeah, no, that's... So I think now with the new technology, and obviously they've shot themselves in the foot with all this, all the processes and stuff, but they all lead like an electronic paper trail. So now with the new technology, you can just go in and go, what's this, and
see where it was, see where it was transferred to, or who it went to. Or...
So
there'll be a lot of off-seas accounts, I think, going on. There was 2 buildings, I think, too, in Afghanistan. They said they built, but they're just empty buildings.
Yeah, no. Look, this Ron Paul had been banging on for years about it, and he knew about it, but obviously no one knew the.
Well, they showed a video of Biden 10 years ago talking about the wasteful spending, and they got to audit it and do this, and he's sitting in this meeting talking about how they got to look into where all his money's going. But now all the Democrats are against it.
Yeah,
you see, like Pelosi on TV and Elizabeth Warren and that Maxine Waters. Oh my God, they're all so angry. How dare he? And that is, and they're all upset about. Oh, they're trying to scare people too, aren't they? Saying Musk is getting into your numbers. He can see your account. He knows what you have. And they're like, as if Musk would care about taking your little account when he's worth billions of dollars. That's how they're trying to scare people. He can see your private information and what you're spending money on. It's like they're looking at the fucking governments. They're not looking at your shit.
Oh, I think they were trying to stop him getting certain information, and he, like, you know, a state or a department goes, oh, don't worry, I already got it, because it was so easy to get. And it's like, oh, they're telling you to be worried about him, but their systems are that outdated and antiquated that anyone can get it. So
then they're going on about the people he has working for him are young kids like 25 and that, but shit, you can have 25-year-olds who are fucking smart as hell when it comes to that type of shit, you know?
No, well, that's the thing. He doesn't, like, that's the beauty of it. Like that.
Wasn't there one called Big Balls? His
screen
name Big Balls.
Yeah. Well, he couldn't work for the government. He wouldn't pass the political correctness test.
Unbelievable. There's only 2 genders now, Trump said.
Yeah.
He got rid of all that DEI. And that's the thing, even that DEI shit, they're trying to say he's trying to stop black people working or brown. It's like, it's got nothing to do with that. Even Trump has said, I don't care if you're man or woman or black or whatever. He goes, the best person should get the job, the most qualified person, not to fill a quota. We need so many things, and people are upset about that. He's trying to stop this and stop that. Isn't it funny, too? It showed you the new people like Henskef running the military and that. Then it showed you the old ones of that. Who was that? Levine, that woman man that was a general. It showed you like Biden's last 4 people, and what all 3 of them were transgender.
Yeah. And
they showed that commercial again, recruiting people for the army with the fucking nail polish, and I was like, oh shit. So it's good to see things are going. Well, everyone seems happier in America now. Even I didn't really like the Super Bowl in the halftime show. It was very blackety black. There's no white people there. They're saying they're trying to send a hidden message there with. What's his Samuel Jackson dressed as Uncle Sam, and it was only talking about how, they were saying how it was a hidden message. It's ridiculous.
No, look, I think, give a couple of months, because at the moment still a lot of people are hearing the BS side of things.
They're still complaining. Trump hasn't brought down banana or egg prices yet. He said he was going to stop inflation. It's like, fuck, he's only been in, 3 weeks? He's done a fair bit already. Come on. He's done more in 3 weeks than Biden did. Well, even Trump, like, actually speaking to the press at the podium, how many's he already done? He's done more than Biden did his whole term.
Yeah. Oh, look, if
the new press secretary, she's good too, that lady.
Yeah. It all comes down to money at the end of the day, whether you're an individual business or a country. If you haven't got enough money to pay your bills, you're in big strife.
Look how much debt there is.
Yeah, and if he managed, they were adding $1 trillion to their debt every.
Well, I think the interest on their debt, they said, was like ridiculous.
Yeah. So basically, they were, and they still might. They're so close to bankruptcy. So if he manages to balance the budget, and if he manages to pay some of that debt off,
can you imagine? But they've already saved billions. Already, like I said, saved billions by cutting these stupid programs.
Like the whole free world, like, needs to if you can't figure out that that's a good thing, he might be a good person, bad person, whatever. But if he manages to pay their debt off, that's the most amazing thing that I think.
How could anyone be upset, like I said, because it's the American people's money? It's like I said, you might not like paying taxes, but if you do pay them, if it's going to proper programs in your country to help your country or help yourself and people, you don't mind. But like I said, when you're seeing 100 million, so many 300 million going to countries for stupid programs that you know are fake, everyone should be pissed off about that.
Well, that's what I like. Why it needs to happen over here.
Oh,
we've got like 1 in 5 or 1 in some ridiculous number of people working for the government.
Well, can you remember when they built that Parliament House, someone brought a book out and it came out with the expenditures. They were paying like $100 per nail.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like ridiculous.
Yeah.
$300 for like toilet seats, plastic toilet seats. I mean, the wasteful spending that goes on in government is fucking, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah. No, they, like we've got 1 in 5 people are disabled now. So if we don't change this very soon, well, we're already like, it's going to be very hard to deliver a balanced budget. So we keep going further into debt. And fair enough if you're going into debt and you saw new roads, new ports.
You don't see anything. Nothing. The roads are getting worse, but we're paying more taxes on everything.
Yeah. So
who's that one? Where's that council in Sydney that just put their rates up like 87%?
There's 2. There's Northern Beaches and North Sydney.
Yeah, like 87%. And they had a meeting and that, and people complaining. The council's like, we'll kick you all out. I'm thinking, all those people that live in that council area, when their rates come, what could they really do if everyone just said, we're not paying it? I mean, if everyone just said, we're not going to pay those rates, we'll pay you what we're paying before or maybe an extra 100, but we're not giving you 87% to fix up your fuck up. So they can't throw everyone in jail or they can't fine everybody. What could they really do if everyone just said, we're not paying it?
Yeah, you'd have to work for less. You'd have to go, okay, well, we haven't got enough. Yeah, but that's the thing we've all got to, when the only time you get to have a say is when you vote. And
but at that council meeting, when the people were talking, they said, we'll kick you out and shut the meeting down because people are just having their say.
Yeah.
And the council people didn't want to hear it. They were going to throw them all out.
Yeah. No, it's, I think hopefully if what happens in America delivers a positive result,
well, they'll be panicking. Oh shit!
Yeah.
We don't want anyone to go through the books here. Yeah, could you imagine?
I know. I reckon people will be absolutely crapping themselves.
But that's why I said the roads here. They talk about the road tolls. Look, there's more people on the road. You got more people in the country. There's more cars on the road, and the condition. Look, cars are safer now with all the airbags, crumple-resistant zones. Yeah, you should be able to look at. You go to Europe, the autobahn. They fucking fly along those speed limits. There's hardly any crashes because you got good cars on the road, plus the roads are decent. You come like to Sydney here, if you're in that left lane, even on the highway, it's like your car's going to fall apart on a major highway. It's like, my God. And it's just like that everywhere. It's just shit. Unless you go out the country where the politician lives, there's a couple of k's of nice road in front of his house.
No, that's look, do what they did in America. If you want to change, you gotta vote for it. And over here we haven't got someone like that.
They need to bring back. Remember they had a thing a long time ago. Not like the party Pauline was in, but there was one called something like the Australian Party years ago. They were going to try bring it back. Something Australian Party or.
No. The best one is like there's the libertarians. They're the ones that just want to slash the red tape, get rid of the bureaucracy. Similar what's happening in America.
Well, they need to. There's so much fucking red tape in Australia when it comes to anything, businesses or just shit in general. Shit, you want to put up a carport in your fucking driveway, you got to. I think I keep getting it all the time. People say I should get into it, but if I looked into it, maybe someone can let us know that how to get me on the Newcastle Council or get me into politics. I think someone said you need so many signatures or something. I think I could probably get at least. I'm not sure if they said you need 1,500 signatures or something to get on. Easy. We should be able to get that.
Yeah. No, look, that's what you just need people with common sense. All the politicians. Well, especially in Australia, very few have ever had a real job. So, they've got...
Albanese was brought up in the housing. He'll tell you about it. His mother brought him up in the...
Yeah.
How many times you got to tell you that story?
But the ironic thing is, like, this sums up his time. You know, he came
forgot
in
where he came from.
He wanted to help Indigenous people.
Yeah.
He spun the story about single mums. Well, we had an Indigenous single mum with a couple of kids near us in the units, and she had to move out because she couldn't back with the parents because had to couldn't afford the rent, and you know, wasn't asking for handouts or anything like that. But you know, you if you're trying to just work and you're an average person, you can't make ends meet, and he's actually made it worse. So there's
what about the green sky? Was it on Australia Day where he removed the Australian flag from behind him? I know that upset a lot of people, and he just had the Aboriginal flag and Torres Strait Islander flag. He put the Australian flag over on the other wall. I'm like, what's his name? Adam Brandt or whatever.
Oh, look, that guy.
He's a tool, isn't he? Oh my God.
All I'm saying is,
how do they get in? How do those people actually get in? Who? I was like,
the best way to judge a person, especially a man, is like ask yourself, like, would you like to be stranded with this person out in the middle of nowhere?
You'd kill him.
No, not even that. It's just like someone like that. Take him out of Canberra. Take him out of the vegan restaurant in bloody Newtown. Yeah. That guy will die. Like
he's all about the environment and nature. He should be able to survive and flourish, shouldn't he?
Yeah,
he should be able to eat the grass and pick the berries.
No, he's got no idea.
He's an idiot. I think most of them are getting worse though. Like people talk about Pauline Hanson, but at least she's got common sense, and really the stuff she says, people are thinking it, but yet when people say what she says is racist, no, it's not. It's just the truth and common sense. But everything you say these days, it offended me. Oh, fuck off. Your feelings, who cares?
Look, I've got to stop. I'm going crazy. I can't keep going.
I've got to go home. Now, if you want more great videos of me answering questions, go to samsfitness.com.au, buy some gym equipment, ask some questions, because the more you buy, the more you can pay me to keep being stupid.